Hello everyone, I'm Alicia Malone. Welcome to another episode of Fandango Indie Movie Guide, where I give you my picks of the smaller films that are out in theatres and also playing on video on demand this week. Let's start with a film that you can see in theatres. It's called Our United Kingdom, directed by Ama Asante. I saw it at the Toronto International Film Festival last year. This movie stars David Oyelowo and Rosamund Pike, two incredible actors. It's about the King of Botswana, who in 1947 was studying in London when he fell for an English girl.
I will never achieve anything worthwhile if I leave my heart here.
If you choose to marry the leader of an African nation, you will be responsible for the downfall of the British Empire in Africa.
You choose a life of insults and shame.
I know what you're asking, what it means. Yes, I will marry you.
This relationship had a huge fallout, including racism. People in England, white people weren't happy with it. Also, Botswana weren't happy either. And their relationship also had wider political implications. The thing that I really love about this movie is that it doesn't go down that emotional, manipulative, soppy, over-the-top road that you may expect. Instead, it focuses on the complexity of the relationship, what it meant to everyone, and it shows these two characters slowly becoming leaders and becoming stronger in themselves with the relationship and what they stand for.
Over 2 decades of preparing you to be our king. And this is how you face me. A white woman by your side. God, are you trying to tear us apart?
I love David Oyelowo. He's made it a point to work with a lot of female directors. So 5 out of his last 6 films, including Our United Kingdom, have been directed by women. And that is really important because it's a struggle for female directors to get the job in the first place. And so to have someone who is so critically regarded as David Oyelowo lend their support, it really means a lot. And there is a moment in this film when his character gets on stage and he makes this amazing speech to his people, and it will give you chills because of the strength, the ferocity of his performance, and the emotion is all there too.
I am ready to serve you because I love my people. I love this land. But I love my wife.
That's in theatres this week, but over on video on demand, you've got a couple of choices. Firstly, Hacksaw Ridge and Manchester by the Sea, 2 films that have been nominated for the Best Picture Oscar this year, are now available to watch on Fandango now. So if you missed them in theatres, if you couldn't see them, if they weren't playing near you, definitely worth watching at home. But I want to bring your attention to 2 films in particular. First off, The Love Witch. This was one of my favorite indies of last year. It's directed by, written, the costumes and props and makeup and everything done by Anna Biller, who is an incredible director that has a very unique sense of style. You really feel that when you watch The Love Witch. It's all made to look like a 60s sexploitation film.
Well, what do men want?
Just a pretty woman to love and to take care of them.
It's about, as the title suggests, a love witch, a woman who decides to concoct potions to make men fall in love with her, but they don't have quite the right effect.
What is it, Wayne? What is it, baby? What a pussy.
It's all about being a woman and how scary that can be when a female is in her power, the fear of the feminine that exists, and also what it's like to be a woman. It's one of the most unique movies that I've seen in a long time, and it's one of those films where I think Quentin Tarantino or someone like that would look at it and love it. I hope that it becomes a cult favorite. You can check it out right now on video on demand.
I would do anything for love.
And one more for you to watch at home on Fandango now is Nocturnal Animals. This is a film that I think should have been nominated for Best Picture. It's directed by Tom Ford, very intricately woven, multi-storyline tale all about love and consumerism and what it's like to live in this material world. There's essentially 3 different storylines going on. There's Amy in the present reading her book. She's in a loveless marriage with Armie Hammer. She lives in this beautiful house that has no warmth to it.
It's weird. I've been thinking about him a lot lately, and then recently he sent me this book that he's written, and it's violent and it's sad, and he titled it Nocturnal Animals, and he dedicated it to me.
Then there's the story within the story, the book and what that is telling. It's a very tense, thrilling, scary storyline.
I'm a Gemini. My favorite color is petal pink. I like long walks and kittens.
And then you have the past, where you see Amy Adams and Jake Gyllenhaal's characters as they were when they first got into the relationship.
You look beautiful, as always.
It's a film that definitely leaves you with a lot more questions than answers, and I know that might be frustrating to some people. And the great thing about it being on Fandango now is that you can watch it again straight after, because that's definitely what I felt like doing once I finished the movie.
Nobody gets away with what you did. Nobody.
To recap, in theatres, go to see Our United Kingdom. Video on demand, you can watch Hacksaw Ridge, you can watch Manchester by the Sea, you can watch The Love Witch, or you can see Nocturnal Animals. Plenty of choices for you, and don't forget to tell me on Twitter which have been your favourite indie movies you've seen lately, any recommendations for me to check out. I love to hear from you guys, and you can also comment below. I'll see you next week. Bye!